Your avoidant ex may not actually be as happy as you think. It's easy to believe that once they break up with us, once they move on, you can see they don't really care anymore. It seems as though they're living their life and they're not even looking back. That's because they enter a phase that we call delayed reaction. They don't expect to feel the grief, the loss, or even regret of losing the relationship or leaving it. But that eventually subsides, and when it does, the clarity of the relationship and the clarity of how they feel about you will surface again. That is inevitable. And oftentimes, avoidants can be very, very stubborn. And when they're stubborn, even if they've left and they've made the wrong choice, sometimes they stick to that decision because they're scared or they don't like the feeling of vulnerability. They won't reach out because their pride could be impacted by rejection. So even if your avoidant does still love you, they still want the relationship, they miss you, they regret leaving, they may not reach out. And when that happens, they choose to remain in the distance and the independence that they've so chosen, even if they still feel tremendously for you. Now, is there a way to get over that situation? Is there a way to perhaps encourage them coming back? Yes and no. Ways in which you can encourage it directly and indirectly is not blocking them, is not showing any signs of hatred or spite towards them. Simply leaving that door open for them to return to if they so choose to is usually enough for them to take that step. The thing with avoidance is they usually use distractions and external things to keep them preoccupied, to distract them from the feelings that they have associated with the relationship and with leaving you. And sometimes they appear happy on the surface, but inside they're hurting a lot because they realize they messed something up. Especially for very self-aware people, very mature people, because they understand themselves. The thing I need you to understand about avoidance is when they leave and they run away from a relationship and all the emotions were switched up in an instant. One minute they were connected and they were invested in the relationship and things were going smoothly, and then next it just went the complete opposite way. That's because of emotional overwhelm, because of a sense of fear and anxiety and panic, because of their avoidant tendencies within vulnerability, within affection. So naturally when they get away from that, it seems like they're fine. They seem so sure of their decision because they are in that moment. But it always inevitably subsides, and the logistic clarity of how they actually feel, besides their emotions that have been heightened by fear, will surface. And that's usually when they start to miss you. So even if they seem happy, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are. And if you still love them and if they still love you, there could still be a chance for you to get back together. But of course, always prioritize yourself and choose what fulfills and fills up your cup too, not just what you do for other people. Because your inner happiness should come first.